Alright. Resident Evil 4 is a game. This is what happens when you play it. Upon starting the game, you see a house. You go into the house and you're immediately attacked by the Spanish. Gun him down and his friends as well for good measure. After they're dead, you're good to go. So continue on, help a dog, this will matter later, it's actually kind of important. Then kill a few more and reach their place of occupancy. Here you get given the tutorial on how to play the game. After you have already been playing for 10 minutes. Gee, thanks. Anyways, continue on to this nice little town to see what these people... Oh. Well, you gotta go in anyway, so tough luck. Once you're inside, you get on the hit list of everyone here, so be smart and take shelter inside this house here. Be sure to grab the shotgun upstairs and the ammo on the bed though. Now it's time to employ my master strategy. Ditch that house and run to this one, then aim your shotgun at the door and blast anyone who gets close. It might not be the most honorable tactic, but it works, so who cares? After you've exterminated the entire village, be sure to scoop up all the items around before you continue. Make your way through the next area, and then get ready to run when you see this sign. Don't worry about it too much, the boulder isn't that fast. After not dying several times, continue on and shoot down some rocks, then try to snipe the TNT these guys are holding. Now make your way into the house in the back and find this guy.
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Now watch Leon try to earn extra style points by roundhousing this guy instead of using his gun. Excellent. Once Leon wakes up, he still has all of his weapons for some reason, but that's...
Over here, stranger.
Oh yes, Best Boy has officially arrived on scene. Now that you're geared up, head out and face the entire legion of enemies waiting to kill you. There will be a lot of them, but as long as you keep moving, you should be fine. With that area behind you, head into this building and blast your way through these enemies, but watch out for these guys with their TNT. I used a shotgun here and it worked out pretty well, so maybe you should too. Continue your mindless slaughter as you make your way through until you can climb out of there. And now that you're out, be sure to avoid the traps on the ground and make your way into this house here. After doing a fairly easy puzzle and grabbing a key, you get to watch Leon have his second helpless encounter with Mr. Thick. Despite being able to kill or capture Leon right now, Mr. Thick decides to let him go for some reason. Since you're not dead yet, leave that house and don't get killed by the guy with the chainsaw. You'll now re-enter the village from before, which has now also been repopulated, so exterminate the place once more and enter the church. Travel underground for a bit before meeting Best Boy again. Be sure to gear up and organize your inventory. You have no idea how much this feeds into my OCD. Get to this church/graveyard and solve the game's second relatively easy puzzle. Cross these platforms and watch out for snakes whenever you open up crates, because trust me, snakes are scary. After you enter the next area, you'll see a bunch of crows. Use a flash grenade to give them all epileptic seizures so you can get all of their loot. Here you can also pop down to the merchant again if you need to, but if not, you can just continue on to the next area and the last boulder sequence. After not dying some more, you cross the swamp and kill more guys along the way. Watch out for more snakes while you open up crates though. Later, after spying on the locals hiding a body, get on this boat by the dock. Now go on a leisurely ride across the lake until this abomination decides to pop in and ruin your day. This is the first boss fight, and your best bet is to avoid these logs in the water while you wait for your chance. After the fight, watch Leon slash violently at his leg until he takes a well-deserved breather. Leon finishes his ride, then watch him have a heart attack with all of the stress he's been through today. You're doing great. That finishes up chapter 1, but there's still a lot more to do. After recovering from his nightmare, Leon gets up to continue his adventure. On his way, the Noodlemen start to show up. Afterwards, scale down this cliff and shoot down these crates, so you can jump across and flip a lever to turn off the waterfall. Be careful though, once you jump back you have a whole gaggle to deal with. Proceed inside and hop on this boat, which takes you back to where you killed the crows from before. Now you get to fight El Gigante, the second boss of the game. It's not that bad of a fight, it's even easier if you help that dog from before. Remember that?
Hey, it's that dog.
Well said, Leon. This guy will distract El Gigante, making the fight even easier. Once you've won the fight, you head back across these platforms to the church and graveyard area. This is the part where you get mauled by wolves, so be careful. Now that you've got the MacGuffin, you can enter the church to solve another relatively easy puzzle. This is the part where you meet Ashley, and also where the game becomes a glorified escort mission. About 2 seconds after saving her, the BBEG decides to show up and tell you that he's given Ashley his STDs. Leon doesn't like this too much, so he runs away. Now with Ashley in tow, you leave the church and head back underground just to come back to the village one last time. It's been repopulated again too, so exterminate them for the third and final time. Just watch out though, some of them become Noodlemen. After that, make your way through this area and use Ashley to get over this door. Once you're at the bridge, get ready to fight, so maybe gear up with Best Boy while you got the chance. After crossing the bridge, Leon gets completely surrounded by poorly textured enemies and decides to flee into this house. Here you meet this guy again, and he helps you defend the house. The sequence is kinda like COD Zombies. All you have to do is survive for a bit. After extensive casualties, they leave you alone, and then this guy dips on you again. Now you've got two options. There are two paths you can take, left or right. On the left path, you have another El Gigante, which is more troublesome to kill since you have Ashley with you now, but it's still worth it to kill it. Just be careful though, this thing will gun for Ashley if you leave her all by yourself. On the right path, there's a bunch of normal enemies with Noodlemen mixed in, also a few chainsaw guys as well. Right before the exit, there will be a lot of them at once, so employ my master strategy again to make it easier. No matter what path you take, your next destination will be this gondola. While riding, be sure to shoot down the guys in the other carts. After your ride, you'll find a save station, a bunch of ammo, and Best Boy again. You know what that means. Head into the shack to get ambushed by Mr. Thick again, and watch Leon actually earn his style points this time.
Hasta luego.
Now that Mr. Thick is dead, Thick no longer applies to this monstrosity. Anyways, kill him, and now that he's actually dead, spam flash grenades if you got him, makes this part easy. Now that he's actually dead, take his eye and get out of there. Once you're out, head back up the gondola and use the eye you stole on this big door. Shortly after, this truck will try to run you over. Just shoot the guy that's driving before he gets too close. Then run. A bunch of guys will spawn behind you, but just keep running and you should be fine. Crossing this bridge will conclude Chapter 2 and the village area of the game.